We have 15. Hi guys. So if you have any questions in the meantime, you can put them in the comments of the post in the post in the group of AIESEC friends. Please, we will be starting very soon. Yay! José Manuel.
Bueno,
Hey, yes, I can. We can hear you. So, bueno,
bueno.
hi.
Oye,
Hi.
hello.
So we're we're starting at 9:10 so that we wait if there is any more people also coming.
Mhm.
So anyway, you have the rights of presenter now.
Okay.
So from 9:10, you can start sharing your screen
Mhm. Okay.
and here.
You need to.
Thank you. And and I asked them if they have any kind of questions. So I will be checking the post to see if they have any questions, and I will let you know.
Oh, please. Thank you.
me, Jose Manuel, please take me to WhatsApp.
Well, wait, wait. Okay. So,
Okay, so good night, or yeah, good night, everybody. So we're going to start now the webinar on company servicing given by Jose Manuel Martinez, which is the MCVP, which is MCVP in AIESEC in Mexico, and he's in charge of the account of PricewaterhouseCoopers. So if you have any questions at the end of the session, you can add them in the post, in the comments of the post in the group of AIESEC France. So now uh, it's all yours, Jose Manuel.
okay, thank you, Nick. Hello, Isaac in front. As Nick said, I'm I am responsible for big intake, and I am also responsible for partnership development strategies for other accounts. It's a pleasure for me for being here. Uh, so good night over there. Over here is 2 p.m. So let's get started. Please questions. Yeah, write questions while we're in session, and you can ask me afterwards. Okay. So this is the content partnership. I didn't at 6, so apologies I talked a bit. First, partnership relationship management, then communication. Then I have to manage the relationship during the transition to and at the end, I'll some of my experience as seen for account management. So, partnership relationship management. So, why the why of this? Because we have to have continuity to our relationship, right? What has happened? Yes, we go to company and we do a sale. Cool. But we go to the next company, we forget about the previous one, and yeah, but we sell another uh, internship here, and we continue the other one, and this is like a vicious cycle, which has led to the low retention of accounts, fear erase, and therefore bad experiences with the companies. So it's really important, and we have to have a balance in management because what has happened? We lose our accounts for doing new sales, and that's why that's what I was explaining. And there's another thing: we don't sell because we are taking care of accounts. Both are excuses, and that's why we have to have a balance as in the figure of an account manager. So imagine like every company that we sell, we upscale, we develop that relationship, we increase it, and eventually we have the capacity to have an account manager per company and continue can have this solid life uh, lifelong. Let's see, it can be a lifelong relationship as an asset and for the company, and salespeople can move free without without being concerned of losing accounts. So as in tools for account management, it's really important that you use your national CRM for actually interaction accounts like reminders, notifications to go continue this communication. And yes, you can. We all use our support GSS, and by this I'm really make you aware that the GSS are for supporting, like for measuring our races, our matches, our openings, but not as a CRM, but because the CRM we're actually having everything under control. So make sure to be on top of your national CRM. I'm encouraging to be pushing that throughout the period, per term, sorry. And well, so that's important. And ISEC is evolving. So we have to, yes, evolve. It's not only sales, but also account management. And communication being so constant, because at the end of have to build trust. Oh, make this informing that nothing has been changed. Wait, can you hear me, Nicola? If okay, Nicola, is it changing?
Yeah, now it's changing.
Oh, so should I restart? It's okay.
It's okay. You can think you can go
Okay.
from where you were.
Yeah, I can make a quick review. So this is content, and why it's important to have relationship management, because we have to have continuity that to the relationship that we're having, because yeah, we took an effort in order to sell, to have this account, create organization. We've been losing a lot of accounts. Imagine if we, Isaac, would be continue working with every single company that we uh, raised an opportunity at once. It will be amazing. We will have a lot of opportunity takers, and we will be fulfilling our promise. Like that's the important of partnership relationship management, because we have lost throughout the years uh, these team takers. So that's what I was explaining. Like we move forward and we not forgot about the previous company, and we making our sale, and we move forward and we forgot about the previous companies. So that's the importance of the account management, not just selling with the purpose of selling. Okay. And as I was saying, there has to be a balance, because what has happened, we've been losing accounts because we are focusing on new sales, and we don't sell the accounts. So in my experience as VP and now in the financing, I've seen these two behaviors, which are not behaviors, are excuses, and that's important, and that's the balance we have to have. And it's the figure of an account manager, we have this, we can reach this balance. We're not losing account, and we're actually having sales. So imagine to have we earn through sales, and sellers can move forward, and every single company is being um, under the supervision and attendance and communication of an account manager. That's how we are growing properly. That's how we actually conduct our operations through this. So that's the point of it. And as in tools, I was in this very clear on being on top of what are the needs and the communication and the constant interaction of the company. We have to have national CRM, which it's support. We have the tracking, and yeah, we also have to support the spreadsheets. that they are for measuring, but maybe not are those are not the main tools working with. Once we we are not on top of your information, and your national CRM actually can support you a lot in order to leverage the well, quantity of quality of your. So why we have to be communicating? Because you have to build trust. If you don't communicate what you're doing, if you don't know what is happening, the company if it's not going to be received the proper or carefree, we're not going to trust you. So why communication? Why building trust? So why they don't trust us? Because we don't communicate, and that's the thing that it's happening that we don't have enough retention rate of companies, nor rates of opportunities. So communication is important to, yes, like at the beginning, have a proper expectation setting of the activities that is going to be done on the process timeline, and who is responsible in which part of the process. As in, yes, iSec does this, and the company does this. The JD, the interviews, etc., etc. We have a clear path with the company from the beginning of what is going to happen. When the person is going to be here as soon as the person is selected. Uh, which arrangement I because the person might not arrive like in a week. So all those details must be given to you, no, so from you to the company, uh, prior like arranging or a deal, and this this consent like this if you make a process migration Gantt chart, they will see that as a very valuable tool in order to be aware of what's happening with us. And yeah, you'll see really professional by having these tools because they'll see that you know the processes. We are not just a student organization who are students with learning how to do things. We're actually committed to professional and constant follow-up on our operations. So also make sure to have to be using professional channels such as the email, phone, and physical meetings. Every single meetings like once a month, and email and phone is practically every week. Avoid using our channels like text message or WhatsApp or Telegram because it's not professional, and I know you are doing good with this. So I'm going to make more emphasis onto this. And also, it's really important to ask for feedback. There's always an opportunity to be improving constantly. This part of the cycle. So this allows us to learn about ourselves, learn about like ISEC to develop as an organization as well. So, oh sorry. So as soon as a trainee was arrives, or as soon as a trainee ask for that feedback, that will allow you to improve all of your processes, your communication, your expertise, and don't be ashamed of not doing this, and be eager to receive good points and bad points, which are opportunity for improvement. So, and every single moment we do this, we improve as an conveyors, as a sellers, as an organization, and we actually can move forward and keep improving it. Okay, so I think you have to this like these are like what I like in my experience over 3 years working with companies in ISEC, that these are the things that the company expects you to do and to communicate. That attend meetings, immigration updates, send CVs on time, trainee reception logistics, proactive communication of every single detail, clear JD and responsibilities. So that's not because every like an outsourcing or another third party, they already do this. So these are the things that we have to have by just being ISIC. Like there is uh, there shouldn't be any issue on not doing this, and our value delivery is what are our strong satisfaction, our scaling proposals, we ask for feedback, and not to this, but this is the why, this is a value proposition that we're making them be working with ISIC. So, and in terms of customer flow, what you have to do throughout the matching process is this, or actually known as a proof process, because you've seen some changes in the platform. This is what you have to do throughout the matching process, and our value delivery is what you have to be doing during the release to complete stages. So, sorry, because at the end of the day, this PPT will be given to you afterwards. At the end of the day, what we are doing in the customer flow, we're developing leadership through these professional and challenging experiences. So on the realize stage is where the magic happens, is where we develop leadership, is the main stage where we are working with the company. Yes, a sale was like a good effort and a good success. However, the key thing of why we're doing this is throughout the realize stage, which is the longest one. So this is where we have to be delivering our value delivery, our value proposition, service satisfaction. Uh, so and the follow up on the experience of the company and the intern. And yeah, so this is yeah. I would like to synthesize it this way. And value delivery and why they are working with us. I said it. Yes, the strong satisfaction are really important because first things first, we have as soon as the intern is here, we tend to forget about them. It's true, but in the sense of they are having this experience with ISEC and communication, the intern is going to be feeling good and proper and eager to be working in the company because the intern has already a good cultural integration in your country in France. So therefore, they will have being working in the company. They're fully adapted to the country, to the city, to the culture, and they will having a good professional experience. So and because on the other way, if you don't track on satisfaction, which is the minimum of experiences, the checklist minimums. Sorry, if you don't follow on that, the training is going to be forgotten. It's going to be having like a good integration to the culture, and etc. etc. Therefore, the intern will be complaining with the company about ISEC, and the ISEC will be complaining with you. It's a bad cycle, and that's why we are losing companies. And when I was VP, yeah, I admit it, I lost one company, and this was a huge learning for me for not going through that again and being on top of student satisfaction. When I was VP, I had the opportunity to be at Expro and at the beginning of my term, and fortunately, in that Expro, the student satisfaction were released. So that helped me a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. You have no idea in order to develop my relationships. Next is also the invitation to the companies to collaborate in conferences, and not just in national conferences. You can also invite it, why not? And without charge to local seminars, to local education cycles, in order to show them either in local or national level the magic basic, the membership, the what we're doing with this purpose, and not just for them to see the part beyond bringing them, sourcing them with talent. So that will be really cool our local community, I remember a lot that we did this sales training. We invited like 5 10 takers, only two attended, but it was really good. They shared how the company started, and like out of that training, 12, 2 or 3 LC members were hired by those companies, which was really good. So we were not only providing just interns, but also Mexican talent, and this is like opportunity, and they were from that moment more aware of what we are doing. Restore the relationship. This is the key. Like, well, okay, we do this as part of the administrative cycle and being accountable towards you, company. We, sorry, we're presenting this report, which has like all the numbers, all the information, all the activities held and done with the company, and yeah, so no big science. Form this as also suggestion to do a semantic fonts network. Make sure to have like all of you the same template for all your companies. That's homework actually for Cesar and for Nick. And from having like the same template for all of you to be image of what's the results report for every single company and the iSEC in France, and it'll be stable homogeneous image of our results with the companies and our impact, our outcome reports. This is really important as well. Appreciation packages, such as in gratitude letters, acknowledgements, anniversaries of the relationship, giving them a plaque of like stating like we are really happy, well, we are pleased and honored to be working with the company X, Y, and Z due to their support for enabling leadership in peace throughout the global. So that companies appreciate that a lot and do that like in both ways, as in one for a company and others is for the specific or the people who are actually helping you in the company. So also Christmas or New Year's or wish cards are mainly New Year's. Those are details that matter a lot to them, and be sure to sorry, to have these appreciation packages budgeted because budget those if you haven't like make the investment because the return of investment will be good since since you appreciate they see that you're considering them. You're not just the organization who's asking a spot in their company for bringing someone, and we are I wasn't sorry. We are really showing them our commitment to be continuing working with them. So that's the aim of this: to be continuing this relationship, to building this trust, to having more races, having more retention rates with our companies, and building trust. So there are some tips as well about that. And lastly, or almost lastly, these are some good case practices that I would like to share. This picture was taken when I was VP. I'm the one with the one in the middle. In the well, sorry, searching for Robert Lars. Like there are some LC members as well, and we were having a great time. Like for going to airport. This is basic, and by consequence of this, by consequence of having good management of our trainees or receptions and communicating in a professional way with the company, at the end of the year, in November, we had this event. This was Global Village held with Robert Bosch, Mexico, headquarters. So I'm the one in the middle, below the H of the Bosch. There were my account managers. I was account manager. There's my successor and my grandson successor as well. And There are also representatives from the company on the upper picture. Actually, you can see my current MCP, and also you can see Kasha in the picture above. So it was a huge event actually, and out of that event, yeah, we show like we did the PPT, we opened new opportunities in the company, and we expanded our relationship in more departments. So we could have achieved this without doing achieving instant satisfaction, but communicating. So these moments are reachable through art that I told you, as in the pyramid. And on the picture below, you can see, yeah, like, there was like more like an informal picture. Also learned Robert Bosch, my trainees, my members, some my LCPs over there. Uh, yeah, nostalgia. This was held in November, like 1 month prior to the end of my term. But like this was what culminated like a good year of actually being on top of my trainings and yeah, and constant involvement with the company. So the aim of this is making companies, not promoters, and not detractors. Is making them the evangelizers of Isaac. It sounds yeah, I guess kind of different, but yeah, like we're looking for evangelizers of this organization. So this was my BP term, and then on my MC term, these are some trainees from PwC, which I've been working with, and on a gala dinner of the national conference, we gave them these rewards, these acknowledgments for actually being PwC, the biggest relationship of Isaac in Mexico, and this department in specific that does business development inside PwC. We gave them the award of being the single department in Mexico network that has the most interns in a department. So it's a department that has 22 interns, just that department. So we give them this with this acknowledgement. And this next picture, this is really valuable for me. I'm the one in the suit. This picture is in Speak Forum on the same conference. We have an intern, the one on the right, me. Then Juan Manuel Ferran, he's an alumni of here Isaac in Mexico. He was AIESEC in the 80s, and he's a huge like associate, an important associate in PwC. And next to him, the person with the glasses, he is his name is Luca. He is founder of ISEC Alumni Italia. So the involvement of them in our events and like the acknowledgement, as you can see, we also gave them a recognition. The acknowledgement of this for them is really valuable for them. And out of the event was held 3 months ago. They were really happy. They opened more opportunities in different departments, and they helped me to get to know more managers, more associates inside PwC in order to open more opportunities. So it's about building trust, continuing communicating, doing most importantly, doing what you promised that you were going to do, and things will happen. Things will happen. You will succeed. You'll have a great year as VPs, as team leaders, team members, and most and these moments are the most valuable. These are the moments that uh, make you realize why you are doing things, and that like we work, we stay working after midnight, and we have calls, and we are volunteers, and we are investing on our transportation. But at the end of the day, these ones with the interns, with the managers, are the ones that remind you why you're doing this and keep continuing you why you want to continue the organization. And yeah, I after some years in the organization, I still want to continue. So I'm eager for the future, and you as well, because you will have plenty of success. And there's no and companies get to know you, you get to know them. They ask you for your CV, and you make this network, this valuable ISEC network that breaks generations. sorry, break. So a lot of things, but you take the best out of this experience for sure. And well, as a wrap up, I wrap up this in three key points. I can manage relationship uh, throughout the process is foundation for trust building, and when companies trust you, you can grow disruptively. So it's a process. It's not overnight process. You have to you have as an organization to evolve from medium and long term. So everything starts from, has an origin. So if you have had challenges with your companies, uh, make sure to be identifying what's its challenge and how to address it in order to improve that relationship. Uh, and I also made something for an action item. I made this bit.ly. bit.ly, it's like a bit long, account management checklist. So those are like action items to actually do in order to have more communication and more involvement of the company with you. And like these are like ideas that for you to check if you're doing it or not in order to develop that relationship. So um, access then. I already gave access to Nikte like an hour ago to this bit.ly, and like mandatory, but those are like things that I'm quite sure because I've done that. But those are things that will help you a lot to improve and strengthen your relationships with companies. And yep. um, so I leave it there for going down. You can access. I made public access. Copy the tab. Copy the also the GSS. I made this for my VPs here in Mexico. So, and I'm also doing this to you. And well, that's pretty much everything from my part. I was a bit fast. This is panoramic from my city, Mexico City, which I'm really in love with my city. And those are my contact details. You can approach me. I have questions afterwards when you are having this interaction with the company. Uh, now I suppose this is time for questions and answers. Do you have questions? Are we done?
Yeah. So thank you really very much, Jose Manuel. And now, well, if we have any questions, I can check in the. I will be checking in the post, and I will let you know if we have any.
Great.
So we can get wait some minutes.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for you guys to know, Nick and I, we were both local vice in 2014. We were VP's account delivery. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Nick is going to be working with you because we were both VPs. We were both on the same professional track. Uh, and yeah, like for me, it's always a pleasure for being Mexican succeeding. And
Thank you, Jose Manuel.
Cesar, by the way, he was LCP in the year that we Nick and I were VPs. So I
Yeah.
also and I'm quite sure you should be
Know each other.
but like you have like good experience with Nick there. And yep. So please let me know if you have questions.
Please, I'm waiting 1 minute, 2 minutes for questions. One. So if in the next minute we don't have like any question, I think that will be it. And so, how's the weather in Mexico City? Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. It's sunny, but
Is
I
it?
don't like. But I don't like the sun, so I have
You don't
trouble
like
with
the
it.
sun? And is it hot or is it just sunny?
Pardon?
Is it hot or is it just sunny?
Sunny. Thankfully, it's not hot.
Okay.
I have to come to Starbucks because at the MC office we crappy internet. So
Okay. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. So I think if there are no questions, well, you can contact Jose Manuel, and so he has given you already his his information, so you can contact him, either him or Cesar or me for any kind of questions that you may have about this topic. So if you don't have any else to ask, Jose Manuel,
um, uh, that's pretty much part. Like that's the main reason why Isaac. If it's not fun, it's not Isaac. So enjoy it.
okay,
Um, so that will be my last message. But, yeah, have fun, enjoy, learn, and achieve. So thanks, Isaac, and fun for this chat. I hope you like it and help you just don't hurt. You go and implement this. That's the main uh, objective of this. So uh, thank you, thank you, Nick. Thank you, everyone.
okay. Thank you very much, also Jose Manuel, for giving us this session.
Great. Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.